Hi, welcome to Orchids with Barney, and today we are looking at Cycnoches cooperi, which is native to northern Peru and just across into Brazil. And as you can see, it's got these amazing cascading inflorescence with loads of flowers on it, which are quite a decent size. You can see against my hand, flowers really pack quite a punch with the size and the coloration. This amazing dark sort of mahogany chocolate brown, really unusual color, and I love this sort of curvature part here. Now you can see it flowers from the top of the pseudobulbs, and you can also see how, so this is maybe half the size it's going to grow to. I've seen in images it looks like they get about twice the size at maturity, and you can see this is from a seedling, so you know that's a older pseudobulb. That was what grew from it, and we did get one inflorescence last year with about 3 flowers. And then this pseudobulb is the newest one, which is much bigger. And then hopefully next year we'll have an even bigger pseudobulb with even more flowers. It did actually produce a second inflorescence, which developed normally, and then sort of a few days before the flowers were due to open, all but 2 fell off. So I have no idea what caused that, but I just took it off so that we could enjoy just this one inflorescence in full. The flowers last year, it lasted really only about, I don't know, not even 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. So I'll be interested to see how long they last on this. Maybe they'll last a bit longer when the plants get more mature, possibly. But I think it's a really worthwhile species to grow. It's got a quite determinedly upright pseudobulb habit, which I appreciate while I'm growing it outside through the summer. So naturally it grows upright, but I've noticed more so than some other species I've grown of the Cycnoches and their hybrids. I'm growing it in sphagnum so that it retains moisture during the summer. I will be moving it inside, partly because temperatures are falling and partly because I don't want it to continually sit wet if it rains a lot, because it needs to start drying off. These species have a distinct dry winter rest, so when the flowers fade, the leaves will start turning yellow kind of naturally. At that point you just need to cut out pretty much most watering to all watering eventually, so that you give it a good few months dry rest. And then in the spring, when a new growth emerges from the base of a pseudobulb, at that point you need to wait until it's a few inches tall and it's got, you know, an inch or so of roots, and then you start watering. It's really important not to water it the second you see the growth, because apparently that can cause problems with rot or other issues. And then keep it quite well fertilized and consistently damp through the summer, and you'll get a really nice vigorous growth on it. And the more growth you can get, the better. And then you'll get these amazing arching inflorescences at the end of the summer going into early fall, early autumn. And what I like is that the inflorescences arise from the top of the pseudobulb, so they just present themselves really nicely. Great, it's about Cycnoches cooperi. Oh, it does have a light scent. It's sort of like chocolatey plastic. I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's going to knock anybody's socks off in the perfume department. I think it's a acquired taste perhaps, but not unpleasant. And I appreciate it for having a scent. So yeah, highly recommendable species. So this is Orchids with Barney. I hope your orchid growing is going well. Thanks for watching.